Hey guys, today we're going to show you just how easy it can be to remove those pesky retail and thrift store labels from your products.
Totally. If you are buying for gifts or even reselling, you need to get rid of these annoying tags quickly.
Right, so you were a savvy shopper, you found all these awesome items at super clearance, and you don't want to give these as gifts, right? You got to remove these stickers. And if you have a whole ton of stuff, that can be a really daunting task, right?
Absolutely. Oh my God. Oh my God. But don't freak out. We have some tools and techniques that are going to make this so easy for you. Remove these from any surfaces with your fingernails intact.
So first we're going to be talking about tools. There's just a few simple tools that you can use that's going to make this so much easier. Now first, we want to thank our friend Scotty for making these peelers. Now these things are so nice. They just sort of get right under that tag and sort of just pop them up really nicely. They're nice and sharp plastic, and these are really inexpensive. You can find a link down in the description for these. But sometimes these things are going to leave some residue. Sticky residue. So what do you need?
Glue gun.
Reseller's best friend. This stuff is perfect for tons of different surfaces. It's so easy to use. All you really need are just a couple of washcloths. Now, when a little bit of gentle coercion does not work for these labels, sometimes you need to add a little bit of heat. Now, you can use a hairdryer that's in your bathroom, and that sometimes takes a little bit longer. But if you have a heat gun or a shrink wrap machine, now this makes quick work of labels, but you have to be very careful because this will melt thin plastic very easily.
Now that we know what tools we need you to show us the tips, babe.
Alright, so here are some of the techniques with all of the different surfaces. Again, if you're working on glass, stone, or metal, you don't need to be so cautious, but let's check out some of these cardboards that are a little more delicate. Now there are thousands of different kinds of sticker and surface combinations, so each one's going to have its own different challenge. Sometimes you're lucky and you use your fingernail and you just hear that nice, and it leaves no residue. Now that's not always the case, so let's check out those cardboard examples. So right here I have a porous or non-waxy cardboard box with two identical labels. Now when I peel it off, there's some loss there, and if you're dealing with collectibles, that's just not an option. So add some heat, use the Scotty peeler to get a little notch, and you're able to peel it off usually without any residue. And I don't recommend using Goo Gone on things like wood or porous cardboard because it will stain it. And be careful when using that heat because you may take off more than just the sticker. That's the last thing you want. You want your collectibles to be in pristine condition, ready to send in to Amazon, ready to wrap in a gift. You can just put it on low heat. Now check out how easily you can peel this multi-scored label right off. Now, of course, this may leave a little bit of residue. That's what the Goo Gun's for. Just squirt a tiny dab on there. Now this is waxy cardboard, so it's not going to stain it. Give it a good rub, make sure all of that sticky stuff is off. Use a dry side and wipe it clean, and you should be good to go. Now let's talk about thin plastic, because that is one of the most difficult things to get a label off of, especially without tearing it or bunching it up. So we're going to take the Scotty peeler and make a little notch so when it's nice and warm, it'll peel right off. Then we'll put it on very low heat, and this technique here, you want to give it heat in very short bursts. This prevents it from melting and also heats up the adhesive on the sticker so you can easily peel it off. Now grab it, be very gentle, very slow. Now I actually stopped here because I felt the glue getting a little hard. So I'm going to add a couple more bursts of heat, and after that I should be able to peel it right off. Now there's not a whole lot of bunching there, the plastic didn't melt. Just use that same kind of caution with all types of plastic.
Can you believe how quickly we removed these tags? It's absolutely awesome. This is a tool we all should have.
Absolutely. Along with the Scotty peelers and the Goo Gun, it's going to make your life so
much
easier.
It's very powerful, I feel. Powerful with this.
It is, right? Yeah. It's like a hairdryer times 10.
Thanks for spending time with us, and we know we just taught you how to save a ton of time.
Absolutely, and remember to use extreme caution and have patience when you're removing these things from delicate surfaces to keep your collectibles in pristine condition. Thanks again for joining us, guys. We really appreciate it. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and let us know if this helped you. Take care.